Kenny, the Pirates opened the 2024-25 season in Wheaton, Illinois last weekend and came away with the win and a loss. What are some of the positives that you come away from the weekend with that you think we can build on?
I think the biggest positive is that issues or mistakes are very self-correctable and self-inflicted for the most part. We got a win on Friday, and there were a lot of things I think we could learn from that would have made that game not to say as close as it was, but just some things that we needed to shore up. Just kind of finishing possessions without fouling is kind of the big theme for the group, and just shoring up some of the discipline things game plan wise on Saturday. So even though the results were positive Friday and a loss on Saturday, we were much more proud of the performance as a staff coming off of Saturday's game. When you play a team, in Wheaton that's hosting, they have two players I think that would vie for Conference Player of the Year on the same team if they were in our conference, and they might in theirs as well. So it was just really good to see the carryover from Friday to Saturday in a kind of a short prep situation, and something that we can definitely take going forward, especially in the non-conference, but even looking forward to a conference slate where we kind of mimic the format we'll see.
You had several new players step up, but just talk a little bit about the performance of Ashlyn Peterson, who in her first collegiate games plays 79 out of 80 possible minutes at point guard, has a 14 assists over the weekend, a positive assist-to-turnover ratio. How poised was she beyond her years this weekend?
Yeah, I think it was something, even going back to the Carroll contest a couple weekends ago, where we knew that, we call her Pete, we knew that Pete would just be really, I think, stable and just kind of a steadying presence for the team. It's something where, obviously, as the point guard, last couple years having Maya in that spot for the majority of time, just having her be kind of a backcourt mate and someone that she can trust in, even though, carries the burden of leading the offense quite a bit, has someone that's right next to her that she can trust. But like you said, the assist and moving the ball, and, even though I think she maybe had 5 or 6 turnovers on the weekend, a couple of those were just like silly stepping out of bounds things, not, passing or typical point guard decision-making things. So only things that we can build off of. Don't want to use her that much because we don't want people to burn out during the course of the season, but it felt like she never looked tired out there. So didn't feel the need to get her off the floor, just aside from the normal. You look at the box score, like, oh, she's played all 20, all 30, something like that. But it was just something where she really is just kind of driven, the boat for us, and we just want to keep her pushing things forward because she plays with confidence, and players are always going to feed off of a confident point guard and someone that's naturally going to be a leader if they have the ball in their hands that often.
This week you get to play your first home game of the season. Walla Walla University, a team that was much improved last year and actually beat us here. And then you head to California. So talk about the challenges you're going to face this week.
Yeah, Walla Walla just played a couple of our conference opponents. I think they dropped one maybe to Linfield in like an exhibition, and then they beat Lewis and Clark at Walla Walla, I think, over this past weekend. So it's something where, like you mentioned, they're improved. I think they're bringing back a good majority of their scoring and a couple of new players that we are aware of as well. So they're always going to play, hard under their coach. They're going to run some good stuff offensively, but it's just going to be a good test. Really exciting for our group to play here at home, and then, quick turnaround, travel down to California again on Friday, and then play a Caltech team that I know has had a couple. I don't think they've lost yet this year. And then Whittier under a new coach, and she has a really good reputation. So it's going to be 2 tough games down on the road this weekend. But looking forward to a really exciting opportunity to get 3 good results in a short period of time.